What's up? What's happening? Happy Friday. We are live. Cooperville Live back on. Last day of the week. Weekend is in sight. Glad you are a part of things. Glad to have a big show coming up today. Sheriff Richard Mack is going to join us in about 10 minutes. We're going to talk all sorts of constitutional stuff, legit, real deal things happening on today's show. Excited. Sheriff Richard Mack will be here in about 10 minutes. So stick around for that. If you have questions for him, for me, hit up the comment sections. Wherever you're watching, that's where they're going to be. So check them out. Facebook Live on the Cooperville Live page, youtube.com/Cooperville Live, or on your YouTube app. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live. It'll say, boom, Cooper's about to start. Be a part of it. And on Twitch, twitch.tv/No Limit Cooper. That is where we will be on Tuesdays. We'll have more on that coming up later on in the program today. You can also help support the show. Keep it going. Exclusive content, videos, pictures, our merch line that's coming out. You can do that via our Patreon. The link to our Patreon, that is in the comment sections of all of it. Help support the free speech movement that we're doing here. Talking to all sorts of folks. And you can help. That merch line is pretty badass, though. I'm excited for that. Cooperville Clothing, which we have an Instagram account, right? We have an Instagram at Cooperville Clothing Co. I think on Insta. So if you want to follow us, nothing posted on there yet, but good way to get the inside of what we got coming up in the apparel world that we are diving into. New logo, that's coming. We are going next level on the show, and you can help be a part of it. Join our Patreon. Do it today. Rainy day in the Chippewa Valley today. I was outside working all day in the rain. It was lovely. I enjoyed it so much. It was a thorough enjoy. Please help support the show so I can stop working in the rain all the time. That's fine. Just go work in the rain. No, just work in the rain. Yeah. I'm just kidding. It helps me get mentally tough, mentally prepared. Do that for 6 or 7 hours. Come here and try to think straight for 2. That's the balance, people. That's the balance. You know, and we got this cool down coming up too, and it's it was such a nice night to sleep last night. You know, the temps were down. Very cool night. Just had a great night of sleep. Got up, went for a nice run this morning. Threw the tire around a little bit. Just feeling good. Feeling good. It wasn't raining yet. Not a little bit, not much. Get out to work and it's gonna rain all day. I'll be outside all day. Okay, cool. That sounds great. Super happy. I'm super excited for today's show. We have so many questions that hopefully we can get answered. I know he's only got a limited period of time tonight. Sheriff Richard Mack is in Spooner speaking at an event at 6:30, so he's got a limited amount of time before he's got to get off and do that. So, but we'll try to get as many of your questions answered. If you have questions, again, hit up the comment sections. We'll be able to throw some of those in here for Sheriff Richard Mack in just a bit. So, got a lot to cover. And a little bit of time to do it. So make sure you stick around for that portion of the program. Busy day in the news and things that I'm going to talk to Sheriff Richard Mack about with some strange ongoings in the governmental world. If you're a two-way guy or girl, gotta be paying attention to what's going on. You got to have focus, laser focus, pay attention, know your rights. That's the most important thing. Sheriff Mack will have some great insight on what's going on with Biden and the executive orders and things like that as crazy times are happening. Let's pop that website up here. CSPOA.org is the website, Sheriff Mack's website for the Constitutional Sheriffs and Peace Officers Association. More info on that. We'll be talking to him about that association thing that really tries to permeate with sheriffs throughout the country. We'll have plenty of conversations about that coming up with Sheriff Mack here in just a bit. So excited for that to be going down, and really excited that there is, he had an event last night in Hudson, Wisconsin. He was over in Hudson. Huge event, big event, lots of people out. And another big event tonight. I think he's got another one around here tomorrow as well. So what's great to see is these huge crowds coming out, these large groups of people coming out to listen, to educate themselves. Let me get that out of the way. And to really start getting involved in the decisions that are being made, whether it's mask mandates or whether it's vaccinations, all the stuff. And I know Sheriff Richard Mack has had a lot of things to say, and continues to be an advocate for the Constitution and the black and whiteness of it all. That's the great thing about the Constitution is it's black and white. It's written right there. Yeah, there's interpretation obviously with the Supreme Court and things like that, but it's really just black and white. It's really as simple as that. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked to have that conversation with him and to find out more about what he thinks is happening when it comes to maybe some overreach and maybe some of the decisions that local sheriffs are making. Lucky up here in my county, we good in Chippewa County. Other areas, not so much. Not so much. There was interesting that came out, and I don't want to say it was under the cover of darkness, but it was kind of like a nonchalantly said thing. There's a bit of a crisis going on at the southern border. Like y'all are aware of that, right? Things are getting kind of pretty wild down there. And obviously, if you were a part of the, everybody was a part of like the Trump, watching what happened with Trump and the build the wall thing, and he was build the wall, and everybody else was like, no, don't build the wall, and he built the wall anyway, but the wall wasn't finished though, right? It wasn't done. Biden's like, we're not going to build the wall. No more walls. We're good. That's why you have this influx of illegal immigrants from south of the border and other places all over the world. But now, Biden wants to start rebuilding, restart the building process on Trump's border wall in order to plug the gaps. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Like, I thought your whole thing was like, nah, nobody builds walls, man. Walls are bad. They're like, well, actually, they're pretty important. That's weird, right? That's a weird statement to have made. After a bunch of people are like, no, we don't need the walls. We don't need that damn wall. And everybody, of course, that says that does not live in a border town or an area near there. They're like, yeah, no, we don't need that. That's not the American way. Well, it is, but it's... So restarting construction on Donald Trump's southern border wall, DHS secretary told border enforcement on Friday, resume construction will help fill gaps in the wall, he said. The administration is facing a mass influx of immigrants arriving at its border. NASA asked their employees if they were willing to volunteer to help at the overcrowded facilities as well. NASA. You guys got nothing else going on? No? The move to resume construction would come as Biden made big spectacle on day one by issuing an order freezing defense funding for the border wall. He later officially ended the national emergency at the border, which there is one. There is one. No, there's not. Yes, there is. And just because you say there's not doesn't mean that that's not true. People just like to talk. Crazy though. Like, is anybody having buyer's remorse yet? Is everybody like, this isn't exactly what we had thought? No, because you didn't do your research. You just wanted the guy out of there. You know? All right. So crazy though, right? Just crazy to think that a mere 6 months ago, it's just a big part of this, a big part of the campaign. Snow, and that was just racist. No, it's not, and we need it. This is just young kids running around. Like, wait a minute, like this isn't good. This is not safe. There was a couple of folks that were apprehended at the border where they were brought in. Across the border, came in, and it turns out they were on the terror watch list. They weren't even from, Mexico or, South America. They were from like Yemen and other places. Because you see, they can get there, and then they just go, well, there's kind of a pass to get up. But I mean, luckily they were like, you get to come with us. So I guess that's a good thing, right? All right, we're going to try to, I think we have some technical stuff going on with Sheriff Mack, so we're going to take a short break. We're going to get that all figured out, and then when we come back, we'll chat it out. We'll see what kind of magic we can make happen. So stand by. Nope, that was different technical difficulty. All right, and we're back. Welcome to Cooperville Live. Thank you for having us on wherever you are watching. I appreciate it, whether it's on Facebook Live or YouTube or on Twitch, wherever you are. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It does. So just heard from Sheriff Mack's team. Sounds like they got lost in transit from location to location today, so they will not, in fact, be joining us today. Hopefully we can get them rescheduled. We had a bunch of great questions ready for them, but hopefully on another time, another date, we will get him on. This is me just picking up my questions that I had worked on. Just gonna put them. I'm gonna put them in this little pile right here, and just ready to go for next time. See, no harm, no foul. But we'll cover a couple of the headlines, and then we'll get you. Well, I'll get off on my Friday, and y'all can do your Friday as well. So we'll save these for later. That's what we'll do. There was an interesting story that came out from the Sun, as we'll get off the political topic since we derailed that one for today. There was a woman that is going to be locked up for 3 months after sharing some revenge porn of a former boyfriend on Instagram. Oops, I guess you can't do that. Yasmin Walker is 29. She shared some revenge porn with her 1,300 Instagram followers when she was dumped after a short fling. She added 3 emojis in the caption. What the F is that? Around his area. The victim was in the cinema with his son. Obviously, this comes from overseas, the cinema. When phone messages from friends alerted him, he immediately begged her to remove the image, but the mother of 2 refused, then goaded him on WhatsApp saying, "Not my fault. You have a little dick and it is shit in bed." The shop worker claims she had meant to send it just to him as a joke, and her phone shared it to Instagram by accident. That's bullshit. That is a lie. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm on Instagram. 2 completely different platforms. Accidentally. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. The judge dismissed her claim and sentenced her to 3 months in jail, saying it's going to be a short, sharp shock so people know revenge porn means prison. So if you were thinking of doing that to an ex, it means prison. At least it does in Britain. I'm not sure about here in the States. The man said he had no idea she took a screen grab of him during a phone sex session. Oh, so they weren't even doing it. Okay, so here, so they're having like a back and forth phone sex sesh, which apparently included video. Interesting. And she just saved it and then posted it to her Instagram on accident, on purpose. Like, I think what we have, and she's not bad. Um, what you have here is a clear indication of why said gentleman broke up with said lady. Like some other red flag went off. Like for her to do something like this, like people break up all the time. It's part of life. You're like, yeah, this was fun, but I gotta go. So obviously there was a red flag, and this really confirms the fact that she may be a little cray cray. Like, I'll show him. Now you're in jail. Mom of two in jail for 3 months. That's the thing. Like, she has to live with that now for the rest of her life. And I'm not sure how young her kids are, but her kids are going to have to live with that. But like, oh, mom was gone for 3 months. That was weird. In jail. Are we in jail, mom? Well, mom's a little crazy. But like the dude, like really can just move. Like if he feels like I'm too embarrassed, I can't be a part of this anymore. Like he could just move. Just like, I'm gonna move to Sussex. I'm getting out of here. He could just do that, and then like his life can just carry on. Until one day he like does fall in love with somebody, and then he's like, "Well, there was this one time I was with this crazy chick, and she'll find him." That's the thing. That's the thing. Like some people are just crazy. Some people they're just crazy. They're not crazy for like a small period of time either. They're pretty much crazy for life. I'm not saying I'm sane at all, but I'm just saying, like, crazy's crazy, right? 3 months, 3 months in a hooscow for you. But I do think that the laugh face emoji around his private area, that's pretty funny. What makes us officially old? Anybody have the answer here? What makes us officially old? Wrinkles, maybe some gray hairs. I think this is pretty clean though. If it looks, it's got some blonde in it, but I got a calico cat thing going on in the beard. But you know what? It's okay. I got the Captain Coops. Got that Captain Coops. Take care of that shit. CaptainCoops.com. But there are obvious signs that you're old. Your back hurts when you get up. It's got to stay physically active. That's the key, man. Physically active. When you get to a certain age, when you get like past 40, you gotta pick up heavier things. Not necessarily heavy things. You just gotta lift some stuff. It's good for the bone density. Good for the muscles. Don't want them to atrophy. You gotta do these things, right? Like there's signs. John Norby in the house, my buddy. How you doing, sir? John Norby. Hickory Hills Golf Course. I got to get out there, man. Got to get out there and shoot. But there are signs. But now apparently that's not the only thing that we have to concern ourselves with. Because there's another generation that's judging us on the things that we text. Apparently, what is now considered making somebody old is the emojicons, the emojis that they use in text messages or on social media posts and stuff like that. This is according. This is again from the Sun. Apparently, Britain's got all the fun stories. Over here, it's just bullshit. it's just like it's all bad. It is time. It is time. I mean, I should have gone out there when it was beautiful. I'm sure you guys are packed though. I'm sure the golf course was packed back when it was 80 and sunny. It was nice. But once the rain clears up, I'll be out. I'll get 18 in. But according to the Sun, the thumbs up emoji has become so last century. I'm not going to lie. And I'm older. I'll be 41 in August. Like I'm older. But there's something about the thumbs up emoji that is really annoying. Yeah. And maybe because I have, some people would say I have a condescending attitude about things sometimes. So to me, like, and that's maybe part of my fear I have to work through, is people are like, I'm like, yeah. Why don't you just use the middle finger emoji? Yeah. Why don't you just use that instead of the thumbs up? Maybe that's just me. But apparently it's also an age thing. It makes you older if you use the thumbs up emoji. The red heart emoji, okay hand, or check mark also marks you as super, super old. So the red heart, apparently that's not cool. Don't use the red heart. The okay hand or the check mark. I use the check mark all the time. Usually when I like accomplish things, I'm like, boom, done, check mark. And the poo, cry face, or monkey emoji with its hands over its eyes are seriously not cool. That's the whole see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, right? Yeah. The damning assessments come from a poll from which 16 to 29-year-olds totally dissed older people's messaging skills. A quarter of them saying the thumbs up emoji is the uncoolest symbol of all. Now I'm going to use it. I just got done trashing it. Now I'm going to use it. Now it's going to be just a part of my repertoire, my vernacular. Be like, hey, can you work at 6 a.m.? I'll be like, thumbs up. I will. Others which oldies think look hip are regarded with similar levels of disdain. Ooh, disdain. That's intense. The sun is BS. Yeah. I don't know. The mom story was pretty funny. I mean, not for her, but still. The young people much prefer a face with tears of joy, popular with almost half of them. The smiling face with hearts for eyes, zany face, peach, and drooling face also tick the right boxes, the poll shows. Do you know what the peach emoji, you know what that is supposed to be? That's an ass. But it's a butt. It's a butt. The peach emoji is the butt. I'm going to keep it PG for the children watching. That's what it is. But the kids love it. Kids are like, peachy. Maybe that's what they think. Oh, it is Britain. Maybe that's what they think. Across all generations, the sinister skull and crossbones was the least popular, winding up nearly 3 in 10 of us. See that? Skulls are my jam. Not gonna lie. All right, so here's the one. Like, this is the top 10. This is the top 10 that the kids don't like. So pay attention. If you got kids, you got grandkids that are in that 16 to 30 range, apparently this is the things that they think age us. Mine's a little younger. He doesn't quite get emojis yet. So the kids don't like the thumbs up, which we talked about, the red heart, the okay, the tick, the done, the check mark, the poop emoji, the loudly crying face, which is the one that just has the blue streaks going down it, the monkey covering the eyes, the hand clap. Who hates the hand clap? That's a golf clap, John Norby. The kids hate it. The kiss face, but not like the kiss face, but like the actual, like, you know, old school, like lipstick, red ruby lipstick, like kiss. They don't like that. And the grimace face. I call that the eek face. Like, that's what it is. Here's what the kids like. Tears of joy, which is the laugh emoji. Norby had one in there, the laugh emoji. The I heart smile, the zany face, which is like the goofy looking bastard. Smiling face with hearts around it. The eggplant emoji. That's eggplant, right? The one that's supposed to be that's one of the kids' favorites. Fire emoji, the peach we talked about, the cheeky devil smile emoji, the eye roll, and the drool. I don't want to say this is what's wrong with kids these days, but it's like, come on. But maybe disregard that it's like 16 to 20, but maybe they didn't quite vote for the eggplant and the peach or the cheeky devil smile or the drool. Because if you combine all those, that's like sexting. Basically, that's sexting. You got the purple eggplant, and you got the peach, and you got the cheeky devil smile, and you got the drool. You basically just made a sentence. That's probably has some words in there that Carlin spoke about back in the day. 7 words you can't say on TV. He upped that, though. He upped that to like 14, I think, at some point. But we've kind of gone backwards. Now you can say whatever you want on TV, apparently. I'm just glad the age gap is still very prevalent, you know? Damn kids and their eggplant emojis and their peach emojis and their drool emojis. Hey, I'm 40, almost 41. I've used them in context, but I've also used not the thumbs up, the eek face, and the poop emoji was never really my jam. The hands clapping though, dude. That's what I do. Like, bravo, brava, kudos, congratulations, way to go, go team. The closed eye monkey, like, I don't. And was there like a committee? Like, do the kids get together and have these discussions with each other? Like, what do you think about that okay emoji? It's not okay. Okay. But the eye roll emoji, standard face of somebody between 16 and 29. I'm just maybe not 29. That you're starting to grow up a little bit at that age, right? Kind of got life figured out. But it's, we can't all just be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Can't all just be on the same page. What else? I'm trying to stick to like the fun stories. I know we started the show and it was going to be all like, we're going to figure the world out. we're going to talk Constitution with Sheriff Richard Mack, which, by the way, if you're tuned in to see Sheriff Mack, they got lost on their way to their speech that's coming up tonight. So he will not be joining us today. Hopefully another time we'll get him on the program. So looking forward to that. But I completely changed my mindset. I was like, well, let's talk about like the fun stuff. Okay. Mom getting arrested for, posting a sex video on Instagram, and this is no good. It's no good. What else is happening in the world? Y'all heard about that mafioso that got busted? He was like a fugitive for 14 years. Mob boss caught in the Caribbean after appearing on a YouTube cooking video in which he hid his face but inadvertently showed his distinctive tattoos. Whoops! Everybody wants to be a YouTube star. That's the problem. I mean, myself included. Don't get me wrong. I have goals and aspirations, but they reach far above and beyond that. And I'm also not wanted. And I know of. Mark Farron Claude Barrett. Mark Farron Claude Barrett, 53. Led a quiet life in Boca Chica in the Dominican Republic, where the local Italian expat community considered him a foreigner. He was betrayed by a YouTube channel in which he showed off his Italian cooking skills. The video never showed his face, but the tattoos on his body gave him away. He had been on the run since 2014, so it wasn't 14 years. It was since 2014 he'd been on the run and was considered one of the most dangerous Italian fugitives. He was tracked down at a clinic in Lisbon where he was receiving treatment for COVID-19. See, COVID catches criminals. That's what they'll say. He's accused of ordering murders in an ambush. 4 of the people, including a child, were injured during an attack. Yeah. So he just wanted to be loves to cook. That was the problem. He's like, I love to cook. Then cook. I want to cook, and I also want to show people how good a cook I am. Okay. As long as I don't show my face, they'll never see my. Oh wait, I have distinguishing tattoos as well. But I'm showing all this glory, man. That's that Captain Coops right there. That's that Captain Coops. So I mean, it just goes to show if you're a wanted fugitive and you're living in the Dominican Republic, you live like they have a picture of Boca Chica, which looks freaking beautiful. And he probably would have lived out his whole life. He's 53 years old. Could have lived out his whole life, hanging out Boca Chica on the beach, cooking food, living the dream, escaping capture. No, wanted to be on YouTube. Busted, arrested. Goodbye. Crystal clear blue water and sandy beach. It's all gone. It's all gone because you wanted to be on YouTube. Sad stuff, man. I mean, it's not sad. I'm glad that a fugitive was captured. I'm glad. But you got to use the noodle, people. You got to use the noodle. You really do. All right, we're gonna wrap up the show for today. Thank you for tuning in, being a part of it. Again, we're gonna try to reschedule with Sheriff Richard Mack for today. I couldn't make it, but we'll get him back on. And next week, got a big week next week. If you're a member of our Patreon, which you can join in the comment sections, I'm not sure which way on your device that it is, but maybe down over there. Either way, join the Patreon and you will find out all the guests we got coming up next week. Also, the announcement that we made yesterday on the show is now on Tuesdays. We're going exclusively live on Twitch. Twitch Tuesdays, we're calling them. So if you have Twitch and you follow the show, great, you're all set. You'll know when we go live. It'll give you a little update. It'll say, hey, No Limit Cooper's live. If you're not, you can download the Twitch app, which is free to download. It takes like a minute to set up a profile. You don't have to do anything else, but you can go and just search No Limit Cooper and follow. And then Tuesdays we'll be rolling on the Twitch Tuesdays. All the other days will be on all the other platforms. We're thinking maybe we'll do a YouTube thing on Friday at some point, but we're moving to Twitch on Tuesdays. The other days we will be, of course, everywhere, and we'll post the videos from Twitch on YouTube after the show is done. So you'll be able to watch them, but encourage you to join on Twitch. Otherwise you can watch on your browser, twitch.tv/No Limit Cooper. We much appreciate it. New clothing line with the logo. I got some samples of the new logo, because that is going into archive. New logo is so badass. Joey Walzer, Blake Allison, Devour the Day, and Egypt Central bands that they're in, and A Window In, and Ready Waves. They produce the open to the show, and all the music beds that we use. ReadyWaves.com is going to be going live here soon. So if you're a streamer and you're looking for high quality, license-free, royalty-free music, so you don't get shut down, Ready Waves is going to be your place to go. They're putting the finishing touches on the site, and that'll be up and rolling. But those guys are also working on the logo, working on our new intro video. Our studio upgrade is going to kick off into high gear in the next week or two. So a lot of new stuff coming into the show. We're redoing the studio. We're going to redo some stuff back here. Big ideas, big stuff. So a lot of things going on, and you can help support the show again on our Patreon. That link is in the comment sections of stuff. But prepare for Twitch Tuesdays, and we'll be back on the show on Monday. So have yourselves a great weekend. Enjoy. I got a latte here. I'm going to go finish enjoying my latte and the rest of my Friday evening. Do the same. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And if you missed any of the episodes this week, we had some great ones, great artists, great insight. Derek Van Orden was on Monday. We had Dr. J on Monday. We had, who else do we have on this week? A ton of guests. Go check out the list. It's on our website or on our live streams. So take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We will see you on Monday. Have a great evening and a great week.